hope I have some married folks that know what I'm talking about. When you get married and you be like, okay, come on now. It ain't all that now. Wait until you get married. Keep it on lockdown. Don't have a boy experience when you can wait on God to give you a man experience. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. If you only knew. But ladies, we got to be taught also that we got to put some stuff on up under here to hold this stuff together. I'm going to say it again, ladies, all ladies. Small ladies, in between ladies, and well endowed ladies. We got to put some stuff on up under here so the brothers can stay in the spirit. Come on now. I know my husband is a man all the way. And a real man, if he see it jiggling, if he see it wiggling, come on now, he gonna look. So you got to go. I know slips are not popular, but no man want to look. Come on now. You in church, I despise being in church and you can see straight through the dress. Slips are anointed by God. They make them all colors. They still make them. You can't find them in all stores. Sears still have them. J.C. Penney still have them. I even seen a slip in Walmart on Monday. Slips are anointed by God. And not only is the slip anointed by God, they have this thing called, I know we don't like girdles, but if you can't get with this thing called girdles, they have a more sophisticated name. It's called Spanx. Come on now. You don't need to be up here. You can get away with it a little bit when you're back there, but you don't need to be up here with your hands lifted up. And the two boys in the sack, they doing like this. You need to put your girdle on and hold them boys together. You need to put something on and hold them girls up and get a cami and put it on up under there so everybody can't see everything that God has blessed you with. Come on, sisters. I know it ain't popular, but we need to know, sisters, we got to be taught this. You know, you see it on Fashion Police and ETV. They don't have slips on, and you know, and you know, it bothers me to see a believer, not only a believer, but to see a minister. You don't have no business getting in the pulpit. Y'all don't be mad with me. You ain't got no business being up in the pulpit with a pencil skirt on. And no undergarment up under it also. Come on now. If we know what you got on up under that, it's too tight. I'm getting to my text, y'all. But we got to, come on now. I know we got a lot of single sisters out there. You want God to bless you with a good man. And a good man don't want a woman that's showing everything and everything just wiggling and jiggling and all out of place. A good man want a sister that have it all put together. You know, have it sitting upright and not shaking and all loose. Come on now. A real man is going to look. I'm going to say it now. A real man is going to look. I'm not going to tell you what kind of look he going to give you. But a real man is going to look. And I'm going to leave that alone. But the teaching, we got to get the teaching, you guys. Say teaching. And here in this particular text, the word of God tells us, he tells all of us that he declares that my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's in Hosea 4:6. And then it tells us in Proverbs 1:7 that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. And I hope you're not a fool tonight. I love being taught. I love sitting up under wisdom. I love being taught. But a fool hates instruction, y'all. And then the word of God tells us in James 1 and 5, if you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, who give generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. And God has greater for all of us, not just for the bishop, not just for the bishop's wife, not just for the superintendent, but God has greater for everyone in this room. John 10:10 tells us that the thief come only to steal, to kill, and to what? But he said, I came that you might have life and have it more abundantly. And to walk in greater, we all got to go through the process, y'all. And here in this particular text, David was anointed as king. But here we see in this text, David going through the process. Say process. He is being pursued by King Saul. Saul wanted to kill David. 1 minute, David was the man that helped Saul out and helped Saul get his deliverance during his difficult times. But now we see in this text that Saul wanted to kill him. So watch the folks you hang around, y'all. 1 minute they'll be your friend. 1 minute they'll love on you. And the next minute they'll be killing you. They may not try to kill your physical death, but they'll kill you with that thing right there in their mouth. And words hurt worse than, than physical wounds. Come on now. So David was feeling some kind of way. Saul was the king that the people wanted, but David was the king that was called and anointed by God. David had the opportunity more than one time to kill Saul, but David understood process. Say process. He knew that he was going to be king, but he could not go before his time. And I want to encourage you today. Don't try to go before your time. Wait on God. Yes, God has called you. God has purpose for you, but wait on God. Don't go before your time. Because of whom Saul was, David was brought down to one of the lowest point in his life. And David began to live in a cave. This mighty warrior, he began to live in a cave. And there was a spirit that tried to attach itself to David. And this spirit, it was called this thing called depression. Oh, it's real, y'all. And it's alive and well in the church, y'all. Depression tried to attach itself to David. And here in verse 3, it declares, for the enemy has persecuted my soul. He has crushed my life to the ground. He has made me dwell in dark places, like those who have long been dead. The enemy wants to break you. If you don't know it by now, I want to tell you that the enemy wants to break you. And here in this particular text, break means to crush. It means to destroy. It means to get rid of you. David could feel his spirit breaking to the point he went in the cave and he stayed in the cave and he wished that he was dead. Oh my God. Things that have happened in all of our lives, it's designed to break us. If you don't know now, you know. The things